Hey, what's going on, guys? Logdotzip here. You're probably wondering, how did he get this armor stand to rotate? How is it looking up? Where did its arms come from? How is it holding that sword? How is it floating? Who are these tiny friends with their legs extended? Who's this guy sitting? And why is he looking right at me? And why are we in the middle of a cave? Y equals 6? What's going on when I right-click this thing? Yo, what are those? Well, we got a lot of explaining to do. 2 amazing commands, one courtesy of Sparks from Accidental Games, one courtesy of Sir Benet to make your Minecraft world that much cooler. 2 things that Minecraft should have in my opinion. Check out these armor stands. Fully customizable armor stands with poses, floating, make them tiny, give them arms, the full 9 yards, and full-blown ore detection in the middle of the cave system. Look at this. The redstone, the diamonds, the emeralds. It's all coming through. You can see all of these things instantly using only 1 to 3 commands, depending on which ones you want. I mean, really, look at this. The ore detector that will highlight any ores you find underground, and fully customizable armor stand sets should be amazing. These 2 simple commands could not be easier to add to your Minecraft 1.10 worlds. I'm going to show you about them right now. Hope you enjoy. If you want to see more awesome little mini commands that you can add to your survival worlds that you might want to see on the channel, then drop a like on this video. It lets me know that that's the kind of videos you want to see, and make sure you subscribe so you can see them. With that, the commands. This first one is the ore detector, and it is useful. It's going to allow you to find all the beautiful ores in your Minecraft world. Normally, you can't see through that. I mean, I can, but you can. What's the matter with you? You need to get this thing, I'm telling you, baby. Okay, so give yourself a command, /give AP. You know the drill. Boom. Command is in the description. It's by Sir Benet, as I said. Paste that baby on in. Go ahead and activate it. Full transparency, I did reinstall the command because I did it wrong. You do not want to activate it via the always active. Activate it with a button, otherwise things mess up. You're going to need 3 things: a stick, a compass, a diamond ore. Something to keep in mind, if you're doing this in survival mode, stick, easy to come by. Hey, get away! Man, that thing almost attacked me. It's awful. Beast. Anyway, you need a stick, you need a compass, which is going to require iron bars and redstone, which means you're going to need to be pretty far down in your tech tier already playing survival mode. But then here's the killer. You need a diamond ore. This isn't a diamond. You need a diamond ore, which means you need silk touch. Okay? Wow. Talk about some barriers to entry. But the moment you have those 3 things, boom, boom, boom. Okay. You'll get this. And something I recommend you do, because I didn't know it was going to do that, is you're going to type in game rule, command block output, false. And then suddenly, when I drop those goodies on the ground again, you see all these things no longer going to make that little effect. So make sure you type this in. Do not forget to put this in. But when it's all said and done, you will get yourself an ore detector. Right click to highlight ores. We're going to head down, 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 down with the D. So cold in the D. And we're going to show this baby off. Oh, I'm ready for it. Okay, so let's just, ooh, look at some diamonds. Well, we'll give a perfect example of this right now. We're back in creative mode. What you do with this baby is you right click on it to use it. And we'll show you ores. All the different ores nearby. Look at that. Shows for 5 seconds. And then they all disappear. And you know those diamonds that you just saw, right? Just showing up right there. Oh, I love it. That's how it works, by the way. It doesn't use anything super laggy like armor stands. It doesn't use anything that lasts permanently. So it's actually a very good use. However, you can see here, it's somewhat, I mean, it's very overpowered. You make this once, you never have to make it again, really. Now look, see? Look at that. We just, man, isn't that something? Just look at all the produce. Oh, it's just a produce land. You see, all the different ores get teleported to different produce, or all the different plants get teleported to different produce ores. I want to get that gold. Give me that gold. Just, yeah. And then there was some lapis around here somewhere. I love it. So neat. Now, you can accidentally expose some shulkers, and it'll cause them to not die as quickly. As you can see here, that's the case. You break these, you actually start punching on them. They won't die quite as quickly. They'll disappear eventually. Don't worry too much about it. Like I said, this is a little bit overpowered. And by a little bit, I mean completely. Let's make that something of the past. What did I just say? It's hard to talk all the time on the fly, you know, man? Go up to the second to last chain command block. For the record, this is a chain. This is a repeating. Replace it with this command, which you'll also find in the description of this video. Shabadoo, shabadee, shabadee, a shabadoo. Okay, so now I'm going to show to you what happens when you use it now. It's it's a single time use. You ready for this? Let's just break some ores and get some space, clear out some space. Boom. You use it and it disappears. You only get one. Did you like that? No, probably not, because it's not as fun to do that, but it's way more balanced. You can now only use it when you really want to see if there's some other ores nearby. Considering you need Silk Touch to begin with, you obviously have access to supplies, which means that if you're going mining on a serious level, you've probably collected a lot of ores to begin with. So once you have your first one of these with a Silk Touch, you can basically use it to make a bunch more of these, where you're only using one rod per strain of diamond, and you can honestly just make note, like, hey, I'm gonna make a bunch of these. Just check it out, check it out, check it out, check it out. I want to see how many diamonds you can find. You can even change the time. Okay, so balanced, boom. Okay, well actually it didn't delete any of them that time. It's because I got a few. You see that? So no ores in this area. Well, are we even close? Oh well, shut up. Point was, changing that second to last command makes it far more balanced for actual survival. If you want to just keep it forever and just have fun finding ores like a cool little boy or girl, well, then you can just not change the command and you'll have easy access. Anyways, that's the first command. Not bad, huh? I love it. I'm in a hole. The second command being shown off to spice up your Minecraft world has everything to do with armor stands. It is better armor stands, including an additional second command, which we're going to show off in a little bit to allow you to customize said armor stands just a little bit more. It's by Sparks of Accidental Games, aka Game Mode 4 Fame. Like I said, links in the description. Everything needs in the description. Put in this command, you can activate it via the always active, which we'll do right now, and that's going to go ahead and install this first little instance of this command. Better armor stand, click for info, boom, you'll get the better armor stands, click for commands, updates, and info. You can get linked right to it. Is that goodness, baby? Alright, so once that command is installed, you can start to mess with your armor stands in game. We have some we want to show off right here. Second command, like I said, comes a little bit. Don't worry about it. You're going to need one thing. Well, you're going to need a couple things. First of all, you're going to need your armor stand. You need armor stands in order for this to work, right? Yo, I'm going to make it so that the time doesn't go down. So beautiful. Oh, it just makes me tear up. I'm just kidding. Anyway, you will need an armor stand, and then you will need a book and quill that you can write in. The way this command works is based off of commands that you put into your book and quill. And there is a full-blown wiki that lists all these commands, also linked in the description. We are going to go ahead and go through all of these. Like I said, here is your standard, plain old armor stand. Nothing special. And here's my sweet new outfit. Oh, and here is the sweet new outfits of every other armor stand I decided to dress them. I thought it'd be nice and also creepy. So, like I said, first armor stand does nothing. Here's where we have some fun. Here's a command we're going to put in. It's going to be gravity. These basically all work as toggles. We're going to type in gravity only. Do not type in gravity like that, because if you do, and then you drop it on the armor stand, which is how you trigger this, it's not going to work. We're going to grab that book back. Thank you ever so much. I'm going to just change it right back on to gravity. No space at the end. Once you do that, drop it on the book. Check it out. Suddenly, well, it's got gravity. Nothing's changed. That's what you would put in when you want to add gravity back. But what we want to do is put in no gravity, not no gravity. Like I said, it's very important. You type it in exactly like this. Drop it on this book. I mean, on the armor stand. Right. Check it out. What the heck? How'd that get there? I'm just kidding. I put it there. I was going to use it for a prop, but then it ended up breaking. I figured I was going to break this block. Anyway, there's no gravity. Boom. Just like that. You don't need it anymore. It's done. Done deal. You can place it back. Boom. We're going to go ahead and switch it back to regular old gravity. So you can see that that is how the toggle works. You just drop it right back on the book. Boom. Now there's gravity. Simple stuff, baby. One more time for effect so that you guys really get it. Okay, you ready for this? Boom. Bomb. Bomb. Shook. Bow. No gravity. Next, armor stand. You ready for this guy? Oh, it's going to be... Did I drop the book? No, I didn't. Oh, this one's going to be great. Check it out. You ever wanted to give your friend something to hold? Well, now you can. You type in, instead of that, arms. Drop it on your armor stand. He's got arms. Ooh! And now you can actually let them hold things with it. Is there a, where's the shield? There you are, mother. Give it to him like that. Hey. Oh, okay, I guess you have to choose between. Well, still, that's a big improvement. You couldn't do that before. Now you can. You want to get rid of it for whatever reason, you would just type in no arms. Curious to see what happens to the sword when I do this. No arms. So it just gets rid of the arms, and you can still claim. Ooh, not the pants. Just give me my sword back, man. Ah, come on. Come on. There we go. Okay, so you don't lose the item. You just can't. Right. Okay, so arm. Oh, man, you've seen better days, my friend. There, much better. We'll go ahead and throw this on you one more time, and we'll let you have your sword. You deserve it, man. All right, the next armor stand. This one's probably going to be my favorite. Are you ready? Oh, you're going to be so cute. Small. Check it out. Oh, dude. Tell me you can't even be mad about that. Look at him. Look at him. Imagine placing these around your world, just little guards in front of your house or whatever. Aw, put a little pumpkin head on it instead. Tell me you wouldn't. And you can do it in survival now, technically. You know, all you need is a book. I like it. And if you want to make it big again, instead of typing in big, you would type in tall. Drop back on the armor stand. Normal size. Although I think we're going to leave him. This is a little tiny guy. I'll get my book back, and we will move on to the next one. This one is a very subtle addition. Well, subtle subtraction, I guess. It depends on what you're doing. No base. It's all about that base. In this case, it's not. Gets rid of the base at the bottom. Now, it doesn't look like there's an armor stand at all. It just looks like it's some dude without arms. However, you could have arms on it as well as no base. I'm going to tell you how you can combine those in 1 second. But for the time being, this gets rid of the base. If you want to add it back, it's quite simple. You type in base, drop back on, you get your base back. No treble. All right, anyways, this final armor stand that we're going to be doing right here is probably the coolest one. I take back the tiny thing. That's a fun one. It's not as fun as what I'm about to show you. You ready for this? Turn up. No, just kidding. Turn left. Turn up, baby. Type in turn left. It begins to rotate. The armor stand will continuously rotate in a clockwise direction upon typing in turn left. Alternatively, oh man, I'm sorry. Alternatively, you can type in instead turn right. Drop it on the armor stand. Boom. It's now going to start turning in the opposite direction. Finally, if you want, you can actually just disable it from turning at all by typing in no turn. However, my OCD is going to kick in. We're going to let him straighten out real quick. Yikes, his base plate has seen better days. We got to time this kind of. Oh, man. Well, good enough. He's looking out to the sunset or something. It is beautiful. I'll tell you that much. Now, here is the beautiful thing. You can combine pretty much all of these commands together in one. So right now, I want a turning, tiny-armed, no base-plated guy that also doesn't obey gravity. So here's what we would do. We're going to type in just turn left. Every command gets its own page. So turn left on one page, tiny, or in this case, small. On the next page, we will give arms on the third page, no gravity on the fourth page, and, what are we missing? Oh, no base on the fifth page. You can put in all of these at once. Drop it on, and it'll update them all. Look at that. Look at that. You deserve your own sword too, buddy. Oh, man. It's got the sun right there. Oh, I love it. Oh, yeah. Look at it, buddy. You deserve it. Look at this. And if you want to take off all of the settings at once and go back to boring old armor stand over there, you would, well, in this case, I'm just going to delete this book because I don't feel like deleting all those pages. In your book and quill, just type in default. Drop it on your armor stand, and it will go back to normal. The arm is technically gone. Ooh, it looks like I didn't pick up the turn. So in this case, you would also want to make sure you put in no turn. Just let it do its thing, okay? These things happen from time to time. It will stop turning. Whatever. Probably because turning is such a, you could have placed it in any direction. The command wouldn't know. But anyways, here is the second command, and this is a cool one. This is a pose pack. You go ahead and activate this one in the same way you can do it by clicking always active, and it'll install a little pose pack. Now, this is also activated using all the different books. There's a bunch of different poses. I have some pre-written poses in the following books to quickly show off all the different poses that you can get if you have these. I don't know what I just said. Expansion pack is what I meant to say, though. Legs sitting. This will make the armor stand look as though it is sitting down. You can combine this with no gravity and set block to make it look like it's sitting on blocks. Perfect example of this. I like what I've done with the place. Here's another one you can do. Ooh, this guy, I forgot we affected him with gravity. You drop it on this dude. Hold on, yeah. Boom. Now it looks like he's walking around. That one is just legs walking. Now we have some arm stuff. Arms swinging. Yo, get it. Now his arms are swinging about as if he is walking. You can combine this with walking. Boom. Now he's got a place to be. He's got somewhere to go. Alternatively, make him look real nasty. Check this out. He's gonna hold the sword in. Is that the? Oops. Hold on. It's supposed to be resting, not downwards. But you put down resting, and then check that out. He's stabbing himself in the foot. You know you want this in your survival world. Man. Head up, down, left, and right will also make them move in the appropriate, like, look, now he's looking out. Oh, yeah, nice. Now he's looking down. Or, similarly to everything else you've seen in this, you can combine the expansion with the original command as well. So we have legs flying, turn right, arms resting, no base, no gravity, head down. Look what this guy becomes in a hot second. Check this out. Look at that. Forgot to give him arms. Dang it. I knew I was going to mess it up, man. All right, anyways, now he's got some arms. Check that out. You can have this floating around in your survival world if you decide to add this command and the expansion into it as well. So thank you so much, Sparks, for this awesome command. I love it. Well, my friends, that's going to do it for these two awesome commands by Sir Benet and Sparks. I do hope you find them useful and that you add them to your Minecraft survival world. And if you do, you should let me know by leaving a comment if you decided you wanted to add these. If you want to see more command block reviews on the channel, drop a like on the video, it'd be much appreciated. And thank you so much for subscribing. Check out these two gentlemen's commands in the description, as well as links to their channels as well. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and we'll see you later.